We're here. All right, good. We have sound. We have the mic. What's up, Anixie? How's it going? I'm a couple minutes late. Not too bad. Not too bad. What's up? What's up? Oh, I was like sprinting to get started on time. I fell asleep on my couch after work and did not leave myself enough time to get ready. But here we are. Let's go ahead. Fuck it. Let's just jump right in. Barely awake. At least I have tea. You know, I do have that. We got tea. Jump into the game. Hell yeah. I guess this is where we're at. We'll be dipping in 2 hours time to do a mission in the Great Waifu War. Go get him, soldier. Fight for your waifu, or be one of the waifus fighting? I'm not sure. One of those two things. Ugh. My contact is really dry right now. Hold? It's bothering me. Okay. Commit all the war crimes. Oh god, not again. You're gonna be imprisoned for the rest of your life. Alright, let me get my guide pulled up. It's over here somewhere. Here we go. We are on May 29th. Yeah, field study day 1. Well, field study number 2, day 1. I guess we just wanna kinda get our stuff ready. We committing war crimes in here? I'm not yet anyway. I mean, I don't know what the future holds for us in Cold Steel yet. Maybe war crimes. Oh, great. We're starting our night with fucking Machias and Eustace being bitchy to each other. Can't wait. Here we go. They're civilians, they're unarmed combatants.
You two are up early.
Ah.
I want to make this very clear before we leave.
Uh-huh.
You are my classmate. You are not my friend.
I feel like the voice acting could go up voice volume could go up a notch, yeah?
We may be in the same group, but I would appreciate it if you would not address me as casually as you seem wont to do.
Maybe it's fine. I might just be crazy.
Our class's vice president is as stubborn as ever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Say that again!
Especially when they
dare
yell.
you.
Hi, Sarah.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, just kidding. That was a different yawn. Different yawn.
Morning.
Emma and Fee.
It looks like we're all gathered then.
Awkward.
Shall we be leaving?
We might as well, though there's still some time before our train leaves.
That's fine.
I have no objections either.
Aw, Fee's tired.
Well, let's go.
She's always tired. Literally always sleeping.
This is going to be a long weekend.
Poor Reen. At least Emma's competent. The rest of them are kind of just, you know. Now I get personal time with other cuties. Yeah, Eustace. Oh look, it knew who should be in the party. How good of you, game. Good job. Damn, they all got better gear than I do. What the hell? Ah, here with leather shit. Or leather guard. They got fiber guard. This is more than double defense. What the fuck? Holy shit. My boy Eustace here at last. Yeah, let's just swap him. Hold on, hold. How do we? There you go. Make Saivo happy. JK. Reverse that. But go ahead if you really want Zacchaeus. You have to deal with them. No, thank you. I do need to go buy, looks like I need to buy Reen some gear real quick. 150. How come they gave these two upgraded weapons already? Why? Did I do that? Alright, let's get this stuff figured out. We want arts and shit on her, so arts. Perfect. 280, 270. God, no. Neither of them are as good as, Laura. No. Alright, well. Put the socks on him. Is there any other 8 strength up? Not really. You have none of the people. See why I told you not to buy earlier? Yes. And luckily, it looks like they gave me the upgraded gear on all of the new people as well. And all my old people are still not geared, though. Interesting. But I'm a little sad that both of these two... I mean, at least Eustace has some arts on him. 160, 190. Looks like he's, like, supposed to be doing both. Let's give her some, like, strength stuff and... 1600, maybe some of that health stuff too. And we'll just give him whatever's left over. How about that? There you go. Alright, like I said, I do want to buy Reen. Fuck, I need to look at... Oh, yeah, I gotta look at all this. I need to open their stuff. Reaper. Can you have Reaper? We could just put Reaper on him. I do kind of want detection, though. Alright, let's see if we can go talk to George. Alright, but first, let me throw away my tea bag so I can start drinking this tea. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. You're joining in on one of the pettiest things you've ever seen on... Wait, what's Danboru? Danboru? Why is it petty? Alright. Oh, we're all... Great. What the hell? Okay. No longer tangled. Zach's life is all routine. Get home, nap, make tea, stream trails. I mean, kinda. I only have an hour between when I start stream and get home, so... There's not a lot of room for changing things up, you know? Where's Crow? I want to talk to him. There he is. I assume I need to go to the station, but not yet. Yo, good to see you all ready for action this early in the morning. You're up awfully early yourself, aren't you? Thought I'd set a good example as a responsible upperclassman and give you guys a heartfelt Crow send-off. Kinda look like you're in for a rough time, though. Huh. Well, good luck either way. Surprise me with a cool souvenir when you get back. Is this just another... He's just like Sarah. Nothing stresses him out, does it? 2 characters from Buchi are clearly fighting to see who gets more posts. Sometimes I see them perfectly equal, and other times people add a bunch to one character or the other. Oh, I didn't read the other thing. Danboru is an anime image board where people upload art from other sites. Ah. So what are you doing though, Saibo? How are you partaking in the pettiness? You had to side with your favorite girl, so you're just copying shit over from your retweets? Wow. But that's inaccurate. You guys are just like... You're just ruining the whole system, are you not? Alright, let's go to the engineering place. Trade everyone for Crow? I can't. I don't think that's an option. He does seem like he might be strong or something, though. Alright, I like to believe he's strong. Hey, look, and then it's her. Oh-ho, you've got quite the group with you today. First we have the delicate, diligent beauty with the dynamite figure and the glasses you just want to fog right up. God damn, this girl. This girl. You're ruining the system, question mark? Yeah, you're just putting up a bunch of random art for one character. How can you truly tell who's popular or not? You can't. And then there's the petite, taciturn darling with the silver hair. I'd press my delicates on that ironing board. Oh ho ho. Oh, if only I could add the both of you to my wonderful harem. Creep. Creep. Slottage? Alright, can we... I don't care about Yuri. Oh no. No, why are all of hers so expensive? Alright, anybody cheap? You're pretty cheap. 70? Okay. Damn, all of hers are really cheap. What the hell? 70? Take it. Just 200 wind. Oh, it's just wind. Okay. Alright, we've got 3, 5. How many you got? 2, 3, 5. First. Oh no, I don't have enough space. No. Ruined. Unlucky. Yeah, that's the whole point, is to upload good art, but it's all based on what people seek out and upload. No, it feels like you're doing some sketchy shit over there, dude. Alright, whatever, this is fine. Can I, like, make my weapon better or something? No. Exchange? Oh, you can exchange Sepith for money. Why can't I do reverse, though? You know, that would be ideal. Customize? Modify? Nope. Okay, well, I guess that's all we can do. Count that Kita is better than Nijika. How about they all suck? If it's sketchy, you get no more Mithra. I can find my own. I'm a man of integrity. I don't ruin the system like you. Oh, I do need to buy armor. Okay, I gotta remember to buy Reen some armor. Also, let's link our people. I don't know how we're gonna link these things up. I mean, obviously we're not gonna link ourselves with a guy. I mean, that's kind of stupid. We'll do this for now. How do I delete a Twitch channel? Luckily you can't, at least I don't think. Courts. Okay. Let's put some stuff around here. Just give her move. And where's all my attacks? Oi, Laura, why do you still have quartz? And Gaius, why do you give me that? Give me that. Give me that. You know what? Give me all this shit. You don't need this shit. That's weird that they unequipped like some people but didn't do the others. I don't understand that. Alright, you get attack. You get... kinda just one detection on him. We have 0 healing as of right now. Thelis. Dude, our setup is atrocious right now. This is not good. Are you dating Elisa yet? I'm trying, but she's not even an option right now. What's up, Nolak? Pyra winning over Mithra, that means she's better. That just means there's less refined taste out there. How? I don't even have this color, whatever the fuck it is. Probably this. Or this. There we go. Reorganizing things. Really don't want to put tier on her. Oh man. Septium Vein would be good though. Alright, well we have a pretty shitty squad right now, but we're gonna roll with this. Pyra's better, she's pure. Nah, see, you don't want the pure ones. Soon as the lowest form of dairy, don't even... You're about to lose your mod privileges with this blasphemy. Where am I going? I guess it's... No, I wanted to check out the, fuck. How do I leave this place? That's not the way. Alright, well... Where's... Yeah, there we go. I need to buy gear really quick. Though I don't know where. Do you sell gear? Shop? Buy? Nope. No gear on him. Cypher spitting truth. False. False. Do it. You only have yourself to blame when no one's there to delete Annexy's spoilers. That's a good argument. You're lucky you have a good argument. Where is the gear? The boutique? Yeah. Yeah. Who's gonna do it? Panda? No, Panda's not reliable. You can't fucking trust Panda. Well, how do I get the gear they have? They got some busted ass shit. I'm over here with like... I'm getting some fucking border print t-shirt. This is bullshit. Well, we might as well, it's an upgrade, so. Might as well. There we go. Stop sucking? Hey, it's not me. Blade Form Nia is best girl out. At least I think we can all agree on that one. That one is true. Moriaris! Student Union has the gear they have. Oh. Wait, the Union? What? What? Since when does the Student Union sell gear? Really? Where? The cafeteria? Oh. But... Wait, no, they have better, still. Still doesn't have what they have. Nia's far behind Pyra and Mithra. Well, that's... See, obviously that site is just full of weebs with terrible taste, is all it is. Alright. Now I know the truth, Saibo. Maybe outdated Bariar will have better... Okay. Then we shall wait. Oh, so what's up, Moriaris? How's it going? We shall wait. You know, while we're here, though, we can talk to Toa real quick. Might as well. You always gotta talk to her.
Angie took me for a ride the other day on her bike. I mean...
Oh, on her bike, I mean. Well, how else is she gonna take you for a ride, Toa? Alright, so this is the actual shop, though. The boutique is like the department store. Ah. I have to remember this shop.
I'd kind of burned myself out on a bunch of work, but the ride made me feel a lot better. Which means I can get right back to making sure everyone on campus is happy today.
Good on you. You're just the most wonderful president ever. Nia's plots are small. You know what? You're right. You are right. That's all it comes down to. Angie is worst girl? Why? You don't like Angie? You're okie dokie. Here to represent the Glasses Girl gang. Emma, best girl. I respect it. I can respect it. I don't have, well, currently in first place for me is Elisa, but I like blonde tsunderes. But nothing's set in stone yet. Alright, let's go to the station. Maria likes evil, confirmed. Oh yeah, the true glasses. She could be evil. Every Trails villain, good Trails villain has glasses. Alright, field day time. Oh no, hold. I think I missed a cutscene. Not that it matters. Wait, oh, it's just the kitty. Oh, it's that cat from before. Oh, the cat hates us now. Celine. Did Emma tell us the name of it? Looks like she's still pretty cautious around me. Probably best to keep my distance in case she tries to scratch me. Excuse me, scratch me again. Gosh dang. What are you doing anyway?
A cat?
You can play petting zoo later. We need to hurry to the station. Oh, right. Sorry, I'll be right there. Is Emma knows something about this cat. I don't know what, but... You never read the Crossbell books? Sunshine Agnes? Nope. You're right, I never read that. Had a guy in your chat while playing Twilight Princess that talked about Emma for an hour and just left. It's random. I assume that guy was there for your Cold Steel play or something, which was before that? I don't know. That is, that's very strange, Noak. Oh, you made it.
Hey. Good morning. Are you leaving now too?
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Bariahard, whatever, fuck, before noon. Bariahard? Looks like you guys already have your tickets, huh? Never streamed Cold Steel, played it before you started streaming. Then then why did some guy randomly come in and start talking about Emma? That's so weird. Huh.
Alright, yeah, the train to the capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, St. Arc, is about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train.
I've never ridden on a train for so long before. Kinda looking forward to it. His name was Reen something, so just asked about. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. What Nolak isn't telling you is that at the time he was using an Emma Ahegao profile. That, of course, is very critical information, Saibo. You're right. Alright, guess they're the same as ever, huh?
I'm amazed they're not sick of the whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. Fee?
If anyone can do it, it's you, Reen. Do what? Get those two to make peace with one another. Couldn't make it work, but I suspect you have a much better chance. Do you really think it's even... Very standard profile pic, of course. And you're wearing the sweater, too. Ah, yeah. Just a very classy individual, Nolak.
Alright, passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That's us. I'm afraid we gotta run. May Aidios be with you. Let's all do our very best.
You bet.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
Just wait until Nolak does an entire stream on non-stop. Please no. Please no. I live in Japan, you know, gotta blend in. Oh yeah. Everyone's just rocking those around. I'm sure. I guess we should buy our tickets and line up for the train then. I don't know why I can't say that word today, but we're just gonna skip it.
Yes, let's.
If we must. Though I'm loath to patronize a city so crawling with nobles. Huh. Bahre Ahard? It's true, I saw everyone wearing the hoodies there. Was one person who wasn't, and he was getting beaten in the streets. It was brutal. It's your next 24-hour stream idea. What the Berea Hard. Ah. Berea. Yeah, that does sound right, actually. Berea Hard. Alright, let's get our tickets.
Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Berea Hard today, correct?
Yes, that's right.
I believe there's a direct line that stops at Keldic, isn't there? Indeed there is. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. Next one will be arriving soon, so I suggest buying your tickets now.
Buy tickets.
Certainly, that'll be 5 passengers for Berea Hard. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment.
Beating someone in the streets for now. I don't think that's what he meant. The other comment, probably. I'd watch either one, though.
Passenger service bound for Keldic, Berea Hard, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop.
Train time. Time to beat some ass and some blade. Oh no! Not the Noel stuff again. Oh. Bum ba ba. Ba da dun 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 dun. Train time. Speed it up. Okay. Ah, why am I sitting next to Machias? No one else wants to sit next to this complete ass of a man. Fee's asleep.
Shall we review what we know about where we are going?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Would you mind giving us an overview, Eustace? You're from Berea Hard City, after all. Noelle Calkini? It's just one of the running memes of the channel, is getting Noelle's milk. Ever since the beginning of Trails to Azure. Owen milks Noelle. Ah, yes. That happened. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. But are you sure you wouldn't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to inject. Are you suggesting that I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam, after all. And you've spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Damn, Eustace out here burning the man. Cultures, chat. Some would say degenerate, yes. We're all just either open or closeted degens. You decide. Why you?
Please stop, both of you.
Well, it's easy to see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. Tell him, Reen. Hell yeah. What was that?
Reen?
Except for you, you're pure. Yeah. Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. If that had been a paper exam, it would have been a fail. And a low one, too. Do you two really want that to happen again? Well... Huh. I hope you're not naively suggesting we just put all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. And no doubt, we all have a few beliefs that we're not willing to compromise on, no matter what. But that doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. Eustace is ever so slightly less annoying. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Cybo's like trying to hype up Eustace, and I'm just like, he's just like slightly less of like an asshole than Machias is being. Granted, Machias started all of this, but Eustace refused to let it like go. He just snaps back.
Reen.
I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying we have to be friends, but we're in the same group and we're working toward the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together. Work together here. Machias is definitely a great age. He is, man. He just, I mean, you know, I understand his point of view, kind of. Like, I understand hating the nobles that are stuck-up assholes and, like, oppressing commoners and stuff like that. But not all the nobles are like that. You can see it in the school in Thors. Like, you see nobles and commoners getting along fine. So he needs to quit being so close-minded. Nope, hate them all. Eustace probably wouldn't be nearly prickly if he didn't have someone ranting. I agree with that, Cybo. But Eustace is not perfect. He doesn't need to be acting the way he is. Alright, what?
Reen?
I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing just as much as the next guy. And just as frustrated when other people hold me back. Reen's like, bro, you guys are not gonna hold me back. I'm winning. I'm getting a good grade. Eustace and Reen's solo conversations are very prickly as well. That's true, yeah. Yeah, Eustace just isn't very friendly at all. He's just like, whatever, you want to sit by me, go be it. I mean, I feel like Machias's reaction, well, other than him being just blatantly hateful towards a certain group of people, is, I mean, it's believable. It's a realistic thing, but it's just not a good reaction. Alright, anyway. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example. All three of you. I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. It was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. Yeah, she beat our ass. Ah. I see. Huh. There's oh, excuse me. There's no denying that she's strong. Incredibly strong, in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to perform proper combat links with one another, we may have at least evened the odds a little. I mean, Reen, she kind of one-shot all of us. I don't think the combat links were gonna do it.
You would've.
Ah.
Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't really have lost either. Fee.
Exactly. Sarah emote when? I don't know. I don't want to have too many Cold Steel emotes, but who knows. We'll see how I feel after this game. Alright. Speed up the train. If you don't win, you lose. Fuck his feet. There's a such thing as a stalemate, Nolak, or a draw. She turned into John Madden.
Elisa, Laura, and Elliot are all in the same group as last time. And Guy seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team.
Yeah, they'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. Honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough! I get it already! It's not like I had much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Indeed, I would prefer not to cooperate with this farce, but I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. So you're saying, until this trip is over, we will call a truce. Agreed? Huh, very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I am more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. The same goes for me.
Well, at least it seems they might actually try to cooperate with one another this time, right? That's a significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little better.
Saibo emo? Oh yeah. You know, those all definitely impersonate Saibo, or what's the word? Personify Saibo, rather. Alright, this is an improvement. I shudder to think what things must have been like last time. Must have been very awful. The Kreuzen mainline. Good old Keldic, we were there last time. Tax persona is Saibo. Don't group me with him. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bariahard is the most important city. Most important city in eastern Kreuzen province. Sorry. I don't know why I got spaced out for a second. And its population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards.
The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Croydon province as a whole is also widely renowned for the high-quality gemstones mined there.
I am thou, thou art I. I will reluctantly tell you about where I'm from, since it's part of our study, so listen up, bitches. Yep.
Yes, gems and fur are regarded as Baryahard's two main specialties.
There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there?
That would be Artisan Street in South Baryahard, yeah. Large numbers of artisans gather there to prove their worth.
What? Most original street name? Yes. Zach has opened the Jester Arcana. You are the Jester Arcana, aren't you? Gems and fur. Eustace is a furry? Maybe so. There's a shop in Heimdall that specializes in gems produced in Baryahard as well. Of course, only nobles and ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it.
Can't see myself ever going there.
Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note. A fact of which you are already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Baryahard is, at its heart, a city of nobles. What's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. It's really true, huh?
I've heard nobles don't actually make up the majority of the population, though.
That's correct. However, from Artisan Street to the enormous Provincial Army Guardhouse, to the Central Plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Baryahard is a city that was developed with the nobility and the Albareya household, in particular, at center. I'm getting out of this chat experience right now. I'm just gonna play the game.
So it really isn't an exaggeration, then?
Huh. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as we're in Baryahard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself. Maki's about to get his ass beat if he doesn't, by just some random nobles. Don't ignore us, you need us! No. Zach, come back, you have to see the sick picture of Salit. Unless you fancy becoming very friendly with that provincial army at any rate. I know that. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Is it bad that I'm actually seeing this as kind of encouraging? In a weird sort of way, it feels like we're making progress. Zach dying inside. True. Alright, let's talk to everyone. Machias? I hate having to cooperate with him, but I don't have to be the one responsible for losing the group. I don't want to be the one responsible for losing the group. I suppose I'll call it a truce with you, too. I'd almost forgotten that Machias had a problem with me. Listen, I'm sorry about... I don't actually think you're a deceitful, noble sympathizer, so there's no need to say anything. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only agreeing to a truce. I haven't completely forgiven you for what you did. That's more than enough. Thanks, Machias. Why would you thank me? Looks like he really doesn't hate me after all. If only I could find some way to make up with him entirely. Oh, Nolak's out. See ya, Nolak. Sorry, I was ignoring chat because of Saivo's degeneracy. Talk to Emma.
Thank you so much, Reen. I knew Geist was right about you.
What do you mean?
At the station you said, if anyone can do it, it's you, remember?
I didn't do anything special, though. I just gave them my honest opinion.
That's exactly why I think you were able to successfully convince them. Guess it's up to us now, to make sure we don't let the group down.
We won't, I'm sure of it. What are you two whispering about? It's rather suspicious. Machias and Eustace both tsunderes? They are. They're a tsundere couple, Moriartis is right. No, Saibo's degeneracy. Nolak was the one making it consistently worse. You two were just a bad combo. Gotta remember that for the future. Nothing at all. Talk to Juices. I wasn't expecting to return to Bariarhart so soon. It's been about 2 months now since we started at the academy. I guess it hasn't really been long enough yet for you to miss it, huh? Indeed. And 2 months is hardly enough time for anything to truly change. That's very true. Still, a city full of nobles. I get the feeling I'm gonna need to be a lot more conscious of the things I say and do. Nobles do have quite the fixation with the social standing in class, but you should try not to let it get to you. Just be yourself. If you exert too much energy reining in your every word and action, you won't be able to get anything done. That's good advice, thanks. If you have any more like it, I'm sure we'd be really appreciative. We're relying on your knowledge of the city. You're in good hands then. So, now we have to talk about normal shit. So how about that sports ball? Oh yeah. Talk about normal things like Noelle's milk. Who's the Cold Steel replacement? I don't think we got a Noelle replacement. It's impossible. Talk to Fee. G. Is something the matter?
I underestimated you a little.
Thanks, I guess. Still, the hard part will be keeping this up for the whole of our field study. We're gonna need to get a whole lot stronger if we want to have a better chance against the instructor next time.
If you want to beat Sarah, a little extra training won't be enough.
True, we were completely outclassed by her last time. What sort of regimen she underwent to wind up so strong?
It's just who she is.
Sounds like Fee knows something. Maybe we can get her to open up a bit more someday. Fee does know something. Save here's fine. I kept confusing Emma's last name with Holstein, which is a type of cow. Oh no. She does, I mean, not to like objectify or anything, but I feel like she does have the largest assets on her out of all the characters. Alright, let's play some Blade real quick against everyone.
I'm not going to hold back.
Yeah! Blade time.
Well then, go ahead and draw. We're even. We'll have to redraw. I'll go first then. Whoa!
You little bitch. Have a 2.
Mirror!
You little bitch. I say mirror to your mirror.
Ah, crap.
Get wrecked, idiot. What if he doesn't have a 7? No. Let's go 5. Play a big card, you bastard. You bastard. You don't want to use mirrors early on. I mean, who cares? Okay, asshole. Dude, you got enough fucking bolts? Jesus!
Mirror!
Well, you know what?
Now you've done it.
Get bolted.
It's mostly luck anyway.
Look, see, I know what I'm doing. Technically, a piece of the game code sheet isn't true. Eat shit, Machias. Next up, Emma.
Thanks to you, it seems. Did I just say talk? I thought we were. I thought we were on this screen.
Please go easy on me.
Watch Emma clap me. Yeah, I think lowest, and then like.
Shall we draw
You
then?
want a browser-based version of Blade? You'd play a lot.
Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Bitch, why you always bolting me? Here. 6. Do you want to bolt small cards, or do you want to? No, I think you want to bolt like the big ones. I don't know.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Yeah, fuck off with the bolts here. You have
I
a
wasn't
bolt.
expecting that.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna use a bolt card.
What is even happening? She's gonna win here.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, did I just lose? 10.
Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
Oh, you little bitch.
Oh no, this could be trouble.
I'm using a mirror.
Sorry, I'm using a mirror.
Bitch!
Oh no, you beat me.
I win. I don't know how I win, but hey. Alright, next up, juices.
If we have to.
We have double mirror
Draw a card. Go ahead then.
and could reset it.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first.
Doesn't want to objectify Emma, calls her a bitch repeatedly. Gotta do what you gotta do.
We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Save your ones for defense. You know
We
what?
have the same score. Let's redraw.
I don't really have a strat. I mean, winning doesn't even
I'll be
matter.
going first.
There's no point. Oh, great.
Take this.
Man, you're an asshole. Trails in the Couch. Achievement unlocked. Don't know what that is, but I got it.
How about this?
Oh, fuck off. How about this?
You impertinent little.
Wait, I'm gonna lose. I have a lower score. Maybe he's gonna get really... He's gonna fucking mirror me. Watch this.
Impertinent little. At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
I'm a god. I don't even know how to play this, but I win every time. We take it. Alright, last opponent, Fee.
Let the battle begin.
Bum, bum, bum.
We draw here, right?
We bow down to your superior... Exactly. It's not pure luck. You have studied the blade. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
I'm first. Take this.
You missed Gaius and Elliot yet? I mean, at least they didn't bitch at each other nonstop like Bacchus and Eustace. They're both just insufferable so far. I have no fucking... I don't know how to win this game. I still don't get this wind joke. I have never heard guys talk about the wind yet. I don't understand.
Take this.
Oi.
Mirror.
Well, that was fucking rude.
Ouch.
Have a bolt, bitch. That's cheating. Get wrecked. Hell, I'm so good at Blade. Look at this. Blade Master. I'm basically the Divine Blade or whatever. I don't know. Okay, that's everyone. Let's move on to our real objective now. Radiant's Blade Master. Exactly. Blade Lord. Why facepalm? Why facepalm? Alright, did I do everything I wanted to? Blade card minigame. Okay. Blade Lord is pretty cool. Was Louvet Blade Lord? Wasn't that his title? I think that was Louvet's title. Yes, okay, yeah. Oh. Oh. We've passed through the granary region. Granary?
What a beautiful view.
Do-do-do-do. Look, you can see a few steeples in the distance. Game.
That's Bareahard.
Bareahard. Indeed, we should be there in roughly an hour now. Bareahard. I don't know why, but my memory is just being terrible tonight, and I can't remember how to pronounce things. All right, we may yet arrive by noon after all. Bareahard. Now it's just me and you. Lies. It can't just be me and you. It's not allowed. There's someone else here, right? Right? He's probably in VR chat watching. Bareahard.
Lord Eustace.
Ooh. Voice acting.
Lord Eustace, welcome back to Bareahard.
VR chat one-handed.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Amazing.
I can't believe all the station employees would abandon their duties to come and welcome him.
He's a real VIP.
I've returned here as a student of Thor's military academy to conduct a field study.
Tell him,
I
Eustace.
believe you were informed that this manner of excessive welcome is neither necessary nor desired. Were you not? Well, yes, but...
You're a child of the Alberea household. If anything, we should be apologizing for not giving you an even greater welcome. Please, allow me to carry your luggage.
The guy's voice, random station employee's voice sounds familiar for some reason.
We would be honored to carry the belongings of your classmates as well.
Is that Adachi? Wait, what? The voice?
That won't be necessary.
Young man's voice. Alright, it sounded super familiar to me too. I was wondering, do you think it was Adachi?
Huh? Lord Rufus?
Rufus. Oh. Sexy man. Look at this dude.
Rufus?
Eustace brother? I don't know.
What?
My beloved brother. It's a pleasure to see you again. To think it's been 3 months. Where did the time go?
Yeah, I mean, they do minor voices like that sometimes, though.
I wasn't expecting to reunite with you so soon, but I'm delighted to have the opportunity.
This guy seems kind, I guess, or at least to his brother.
As am I. You seem well.
I take it these are your fellow members of Class 7?
Who's hotter, Elisa or Rufus? Rufus is pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this man. Look at him.
Yes, that's correct.
You know about us?
Not this Rufus, the Rufus from Bill and I don't know that Rufus.
Of course. I've read all about you in my brother's letters.
Rufus Albarella.
Where are my manners, though? My name is Rufus Albarella. Eustace is my younger brother. You needn't hide your shock. It would come as no surprise at all to learn that my brother has never once mentioned me.
Well, at least you're not shocked, because he has not mentioned you.
He is, after all, quite easily embarrassed.
Oh ho ho.
That's not...
He's being toyed with.
This is funny to see Eustace put in this situation. It's Eustace's dare side. Baka.
I can hardly believe my ears. What happened to the arrogant young upstart we've come to know and mostly tolerate?
Tolerate? You ain't tolerate shit, Machias. You've been at his throat non-stop.
Ah, but I digress. This is no time for idle chatter.
See, Moriaris, me and you are on the same page. What's he saying, tolerate? Mostly, yeah, right. No time for idle chatter.
I came to escort you to your lodgings for the weekend.
Wait, you don't mean...
Huh.
The car is parked outside.
Oh, God.
Welcome to the verdant city of Bereahard.
Bereahard. Remember, Zach, Bereahard. Bereahard.
I hope you enjoy your stay, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
The verdant city, Bereahard. I like the cities in this game a lot. I think they look very pretty. Just call it Bearhard. Easier. True. Bereahard Station. Damn, we get this nice first class service, man. Cause fucking Eustace being rich boy. Important boy.
I see. So the one responsible for selecting our tasks this time around was...
his brother, Rufus.
Indeed. I selected them on behalf of my father.
Ah.
Allow me to present you with this.
This guy seems really nice. He's probably an asshole. This is probably all just a front. And he's gonna end up being like an asshole at some point. But maybe not. Maybe he's just a stand-up dude who loves his brother. But stable families in my Trails game? I don't know about that. No glasses. That's true. No glasses. Alright, you guys are right. You're right. He's a good guy then. It's a field study envelope.
Thank you.
It really is a fascinating coincidence.
What's that?
I never imagined my younger brother would become classmates with the son of Lord Schwarzer.
Why is that a coincidence? I mean, do you know Lord Schwarzer?
Huh?
You know my father?
Certainly. Baron Theo Schwarzer is an old acquaintance of mine.
Old? I mean, bro, you look like you're like 20. Can't be that old of an acquaintance.
Many years ago, I accompanied him to a falconry competition held in the suburbs of Heimdall. He taught me much about the practice and its etiquette.
Falconry? Fuck is falconry?
Why, that must have been 10 years ago now. Is he doing well these days?
Yes, he's quite well. And still just as fond of hunting as ever.
Huh.
Splendid, splendid. And you must be the son of Governor Regnitz, no?
That's correct. I'm surprised you knew.
Eustace probably talked a lot of shit in his letters about you. It's like a sport using falcons to hunt small game. Yeah, that's what I just gathered from that. Seems that way, yeah. They just like send out falcons to hunt things. It's weird. Weird concept, but alright.
Indeed. I encounter him quite often when taking care of official matters in the capital.
Ah, didn't talk shit in the letters.
Though our positions may be different, he has given me excellent advice in the past.
This Rufus dude, real nice.
I feel it must be fate that you two would end up in my younger brother's class. Please do try and get along with him.
Oh, what are you gonna say to this, Machias?
I will consider the possibility with an open mind.
Oh, God.
Wonderful.
Show Machias' baby pictures. Remember the last person who was nice? I don't. Who was the last person who was nice? I mean, I don't know if you're referencing the last person. There's been plenty of nice people. Ouroboros Enforcer. Toa? No. No.
And I would be remiss if I were not to acknowledge our two beautiful ladies.
Hey.
No doubt your presence brings a touch of elegance to my younger brother's academic life.
Oh, I'm honored you would say so. It's nothing like that.
Can we please stop discussing me?
He's getting embarrassed. Technically, it's that for 19. Oh, did he put 4 eyes? XIX, I think, yeah. I think it's XIX. The fake Roman numeral is part of the joke.
And when you say lodgings, you can't possibly be referring to...
Are we going to Eustace's house?
Need you even ask? Naturally, you'll all be staying at the Alberea family mansion.
No, of course. Whoosh me. It's okay.
But...
I jest. Father's instructions were that I should do with you as I wish.
Listen, I learned better from Trails from Zero. There's not going to be any Actually, based off the timeline, there's likely not to be any Ouroboros involvement here, right? I don't think they headed here until after. Like the main shit went down there. At least after the conference. Though maybe someone was already here doing shit. I don't know.
So, considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared.
Yes, Ivo. I just considered that, you're right. Walter? That's true, we didn't see Walter unless he was in a Mishi suit. You're right. Considering the circumstances of your visit, I've had a hotel room prepared.
That way you'll be able to concentrate more easily on your field study, no?
Wait, what? I missed that. So we're not going to the mansion?
Oh, thank you. Truly appreciate it.
Ah. Banging Kilika and the Mishies in Calvard. Wonder what that was all about. I got distracted during this conversation.
Need to end our charming repartee here, however.
I need the focus.
For I can see your hotel coming into view now.
Okay. Father said Rufus could put him wherever he wanted. Ah. Chose the hotel to let Eustace not feel pressured. Thank you for the escort.
And thank you very much for arranging a hotel for us. We're truly grateful for your kindness.
Oh, think nothing of it. Under ordinary circumstances, I would have invited you to a banquet this evening. But unfortunately, I have business I must attend to in Heimdall after we've finished here. In Heimdall? Will you be going by airship? Indeed, I'm representing our father. Don't tell me you're going to be all lonely and blue without me.
Surely you jest.
At least we get to spend nights with Emma, one room, hell yeah. Oh, baby.
You may not be the most affable person, but please do try to extend your kindness to my brother. May the goddess' blessings be with you. I pray that your field study activities are fruitful.
Alright. Thanks, Rufus. Very nice guy. I like him.
So that was Rufus Alberea. I've heard rumors about him. They say he's the ace of the noble faction. Meeting him in person, it's easy to see where that reputation originated.
He seemed like a rather charming person, projecting both intelligence and kindness.
Yeah, he made a point of showing consideration for my dad, too, even though he's a low-ranking noble.
And he effortlessly thrust Eustace into the role of cute little brother.
Huh. I would have preferred you not to have seen that. Though I must admit, I wasn't expecting him to leave
Bereahard, just as we arrived.
How unfortunate.
Fee 2 in before Zach's stream gets banned. And they all the same age.
Huh? What do you mean?
Eustace is the king.
Nothing that concerns you. We should check in at the hotel and begin our work. Wait! Come on, let's go drop off our things.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea, though the thoughts of actually staying in a hotel this high class is kind of intimidating. Off we go.
Fee.
It is truly an honor that our humble establishment should have the opportunity to greet a member of the esteemed Dukes. Spare me the formalities. We came merely to drop off our belongings, after which point we will be leaving again immediately. Please show us to our rooms. As you wish. If you allow me to escort you to the western wing, then we have a fine suite prepared for you. We have individual rooms reserved for each of your classmates as well.
No, we're not sharing rooms.
Wait, I believe I told you before that we're here solely for our studies. This excessive hospitality is neither required nor appreciated. But Lord Eustace, I must insist. Don't make me repeat myself. I require only 2 rooms, one for the boys and one for the girls. Will that be okay with you all?
That works for me. Damn, how are you supposed to bang Eustace now and make Machias watch? Oh, looks like that's still on the table.
It's more than enough. It's fine.
Huh. Of course, we're students. We should be treated as such.
Juice has made it happen. Yeah, he did. He wants it. I see only 1 bed for the girls and only 2 beds for the guys.
We can finally start working on our field study task now, I think. Good. We've wasted more than enough time as it is.
Huh. This fucking Eustace's pompous humph.
Now. Let's crack open that envelope, shall we?
Alright, here goes.
I'd ship these rooms. Put Juices and Machias in the same bed for shits and giggles, exactly. They call that a hate fuck. If there's a girl, I'd say that all the things she's doing are cute. Well, obviously, double standards are a thing. Field study day 1, assigned tasks. Aurochs Canyon monster. Easy. Violent monster has been seen roving the Aurochs Canyon path, and the Kroizen Provincial Army would like it eliminated. Monster's a fate spinner atop a cliff partway along the Aurochs Canyon path. This monster's been exterminated. Please report to the soldiers at Aurochs Fort. Okay. Put a ring on it. How do you say this client's name? Is that Bruce or Bruck? Brooch? Bruce? We'll go Bruce. I'd like someone to help me find a particular semi-precious stone. For more details, talk to me at Turner's Jewelers. We love our bath salts down here. Hell yeah, brother. Addicted to bath salts. Hassan Voltaire. The Voltaire family even bathes in style, using nothing but the most fabulous bath salts, which we're unfortunately running low on. Will someone procure them for us? If this strikes your fancy, find me on the terrace outside the Sorcier restaurant? That's a weird word. Study area is defined as 100 selge, radius around north and east Bereahard. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. Should be a connoisseur and go for heroin like Kentucky or Indiana with meth. Hell yeah, good old meth.
One request from a noble, followed by one from an artisan. That should certainly keep things interesting.
Yeah, they seem to have struck the perfect balance here.
The monster one sounds irritating.
What do they mean by report to Oryx Fort on this one? Oryx Fort sits on the opposite side of Oryx Canyon. Excuse me. It's a provincial army base originally built in the Middle Ages. The request must have come from there. Sounds like trouble to me. We should probably save that one for last, just to be on the safe side. I'll advise that regardless, the path through the canyon is long and treacherous. We should complete our other tasks before we venture out that way, lest we run out of time.
Yes, let's do that. Fine by me.
Huh. I have no objections either. Alright then, let's get started. I'm sure Elise and the others are working hard on their own tasks as we speak. We can't let them beat us. So let's give this our all.
Right. Okay.
Of course. I give you my word. Not gonna lie, the CGF is the worst army I've ever seen. They weren't good, right? Crossbill. Bum, 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 bum. If that's who we're talking about. Crossbell Guardian Force? Alright, what do we got? We got a couple recipes we need to grab. One new recipe in the Noble District. Residence number 2. Alright, let's get that. Kinda got folded. Oh, they did. I mean, what do you expect? They aren't technically allowed to have an army or something, right? Noble District. This way. Just like the JD. What the hell is it?
This seems to be the city's noble quarter.
Ah.
No wonder most of these houses look so overblown and excessive.
Machias, fuck off. We need to talk to Lorna. Are you Lorna? Nope, you're Hein. I don't care about these children. Suzanne, I don't care about you. Baron Handcock. Where's your wife? Ah. What? Don't move while I'm trying to talk to you.
Phew, I certainly would appreciate being able to sit down and enjoy some tea right now. I happen to know how to brew some delicious
herbal tea?
Here, allow me to teach you how to make it.
Savory herb tea. We got some savory herbs. Put in the water. If you see some kids sitting on a bench, I recommend talking to them. Kids sitting on a bench. I see an old lady with a kitty cat. Bootsy! Yeah. Kid sitting on bench. Alright. Berea Heart is always so peaceful this time of year. So peaceful, in fact, that it makes me want to doze off. Is this where Eustace?
Wait, this leads to...
Uh-huh.
Huh? What's wrong?
This is where Eustace's house is.
Never mind.
Let me talk, please. Oh, good day, Lord Eustace. Allow me to open the gate for you.
There's no need, I was just stopping by. Does father remain in good health?
As always, yes. Pleased to see that you seem to be in good health yourself.
Thanks.
So this is Eustace's home.
Doesn't seem like he wants to go back, though.
Wonder why. Interesting. Recommend talking to everyone? Yeah, I know. I mean, I know the story with Trails games is talking to all the NPCs is beneficial. But it also burns me out if I talk to every single one. I assume this is Berea Heart's guardhouse.
Indeed it is. So this is where your family's personal army hangs out. There's no need to be so blunt, Fee.
She's not wrong. My family's responsible for the army's upkeep and operations, after all, and it's quite leveraged for our benefit. Lord Eustace. Welcome back. Here we go again. Wouldn't go so far as to say beneficial, but yeah, more worth it than other JRPGs. Yeah, for sure. You get to know the areas better and stuff by talking to the NPCs, like all of them. And some of them you can even get like close bonds to, you know? Really interesting characters. It's an honor to be able to see you again. Is there something that we can help you with?
Not as such. However, I did happen to hear about your activities in Keldic. Might you care to explain the army's questionable actions of late?
Well, we weren't aware of such things.
Eustace. Fine. However, be sure not to forget what your duty as soldiers is, understood?
Understood. Please take care.
Eustace. I guess that was about what happened during Group A's last field study. Indeed, not what I expect this to have. Not that I expect this to have any effect whatsoever.
Let's return the task at hand.
Yeah.
Huh. We don't need you ordering us around. At the end of World War II, the Japanese armed forces got disbanded and they've only been allowed to keep a defense force. Ever since then called the JDF. American military is the lion's share of Japan's protection now. Ah. That's why you said that, Saibo. I see. I see. Old people. You know, I could talk to more people, but as long as I don't have to read them out loud, I'm cool with that. Let's stick to reading main stuff out loud.
Of? It seems to be a statue of Saint Veronica.
Oh, you know of her?
Saint Veronica? I don't know who Saint... Wait. They spoke about her recently, right? Vino. Isn't that just wine? The word for wine. Bro, you don't know Saint Veronica? Why is everybody senpai? Shut up. Your daddy has a car? It goes vroom. Your daddy's rich, as are most people in the city. So he's very excited. It's understandable, though I haven't had much of an opportunity to spend time with him lately. Personally, I've found the time to do so now. Good for you, lady. I think there's one other recipe I need to pick up. Ooh, a fishing spot? Central Plaza section? Where's the fishing? We're in the Central Plaza. Where can the fishing be done? Is there a way to get down there? I don't see a fishing spot. How do we get to it? Surely. Aha! Found it.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
There we go. Doesn't even know Owen Senpai, I never will. Can't get the chest, you're right. We'll get it one day. Maybe. Fishing god, hell yeah.
Now that's a catch.
Rainbow trout. Hell yeah, 20 of every sepet. Wonder how we get that chest.
Caught one.
I'm the best masher ever. Last fish. Tragic. Show me a big one. Nope.
Caught one.
We'll take it. That's what she said. That's what she... How do I get this chest? I see there's a door. But how?
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Reen, we just fished there, sir. Is it... I see question mark door, but how do we get there? Maybe later. You've only watched some of the date... Wait, what? Did you ever find the button to... Oh, I did, yeah. I don't know why it took me like 3 days to find it, but yes, we found the button finally. And thank God. Thank God. Okay. We got the fishing spot. You can also pick up the Carnelia books in the bookstore. Upstairs of Christie's Galleria. What the fuck's Christie's Galleria? Oh no, I said Galleria. Galleria. There's no Galleria. Station? Aha! Wait! Can I get down there? We're getting sidetracked, but that's okay. Locked? Yeah, why is this locked? Where does it lead to anyway? Damn it. We cannot get the chest. Eustace, shouldn't you have a master key to this city? Man, they got this same waitress works everywhere. Boutique? Is this where I buy better gear? It is. Is the 50 defense worth the loss of 20 art defense and 10 evasion? Probably. It's a lot of defense. There's probably a different shop. Go through the geo. That's what, yeah, that did seem like the Geofront, right? It's probably a different shop on another street. Really? Better than this one? Good day, Lord Eustace. It's always an honor to have your patronage here. Please take your time and peruse our selection. Love you some Geofront. Geofront was great. You're right. Dude, cozy socks are so good, dude. What the hell? We don't need it. Alright, upstairs though, there's something I'm looking for. Arms? I assume that you're Lord Eustace's classmates. We have a wide range of arms and horse tack. What the fuck's horse tack? Please feel free to take your time to peruse them. Huh, I wasn't expecting there to be a horse tack here as well. It's almost like it's a store specifically for horseback riding. Indeed, horseback riding and hunting are both still popular here after all. This also happens to be the best store for hunting-related tools, too. It's an honor to hear those words from Lord Eustace himself. We also have a range of arms manufactured by the Rhineford Company, should you be interested in those. I am. Eustace is a horse boy after all? True, yeah. Looks like we about to buy all these. Damn, that's huge upgrade. What? 40? Is that 40 for everyone? 30 for him. 40. 40, yeah, okay. Horseman's cap. It's not bad. Alright, let's just buy everybody's weapon. You. You. Except for him. We don't need him. God damn, that's all my money. Everyone's agreeing with Saivo today. I know. What happened? Machias is sad. He doesn't get a new gun. I'm sorry. I mean, we could. Just fuck it. You know, just in case that we need to somehow use him. Nah, I got it. It's too late. It's over. I don't want to, like, have to accidentally use him and him be weak. But now we're poor. Poor confirmed. Oh, do I have enough money for my books? Oops. Didn't mean to talk to him. Trying to buy the Carnelia books. Even though I've already read them in Trails in the Sky. Baron Oppel. A measly Baron. I'm out of tea. Sad. God, it's only halfway through the stream. Not even. Okay, what's next? Says we should pick up a frog strap. It's Henderson and Co. The fuck? Is that one of these places? Nope. Nope. Henderson and Co. Wrong one. Maybe it was back in the main area? I just passed it? Fuck. Was it inside here? Surely not. Oh, shit. General goods. Oh, good day, Lord Eustace. It's always such an honor for us to serve the needs of the Albarea family. There happened to be an issue with any of our products, perhaps? Huh? Oh, I see. This is the store we get our furnishings from, isn't it? Don't worry not. I'm here on a personal business today. Understood. If that's the case, then please take your time. That was quite the conversation. Seems they like to flaunt their influence all over town. Why frog strap? Part of a set. Maybe I'm like collecting all of this set for some reason. Oh. Fuck it. Make us poor. Why not? This game's so cool. I mean, I love this game so far. It's great. Very good. Very good. What's up, Sky? How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to me shopping around town. Defense, prevents poison. Let's give... Does he really need EP? Classic Trails content. Yes. Yes, for sure. Huh, what's next? Keep the... Oh, so the strap is to exchange for something good near the end of the game, apparently. Alright, well, we'll keep it on him for now. That's fine. Now go to near the entrance of the restaurant. Okay, and we're speaking to Hassan to do the advanced bath salts quest. Well, I guess we're not doing it technically. We're just starting it. Alright, that was this way. Bum 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 ba da bum. I like going around the towns. It's cozy. Here's the guy. He's got a dog named Richard. Richard is a dog, isn't he? Grrr. Oh. Woof woof. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a minute? Might those uniforms be from Thor's military academy? I assume that you must be the students Lord Rufus mentioned then. I'ma need you to grr woof, no, no. PTSD of Zero and Azure. Fucking Zeit. What's this all about? Lord Rufus asked me to give you some work to students who came along here for some manner of field study, you see? Well, in truth, he asked my father first, but he's as busy as he ever was. So the request was passed on to his heir, in other words, me. Oh, that sounds rather interesting. Doesn't it? Now, take a guess at what I came up with. Big Bro Rufus? I liked Rufus. Return of Zeit speech? No. Never again, Saivo. Oh, you're such a tease. Might I have some time to think about it? So, what exactly was your request? You dare interrupt our conversation. You commoners truly have no courtesy, do you? Excuse me? Yo, Eustace, put these boys in place. Also, Rufus has a great VA. Agreed. At least I like the English one. It's only natural to wait for those superior to you to finish their Oh, my. Well, what's the matter? Lord Eustace! Yeah, bitches! I had no idea you were with these commoners. Is that the dog from Full Metal Alchemist? Edward! The FOP Olympic. What the hell is a FOP Olympic? Well, I am. Do you still wish for us to remain quiet while you continue with this nonsense? Of course not. Well, we would never be so crass.
I could get used to this.
Hilarious conversation. This is great.
Why couldn't he just stand where they could see him in the first place? Well, what is it that you're looking for? Your request stated that you want some kind of bath salt.
Oh, well, you see... Commoners. Called the biggest noble in the city a commoner. Poor decision. Oh, well, you see, I'd like to request that you procure some pink salt for us.
I see. That's a rather difficult request.
Fret not then, I can change the request if you wish.
That won't be necessary. A request is a request. Is it that hard to find?
Must be a British word, this fop word. I think so, Glimmer. I'm not privy to that word.
Alright, that's not the issue. We need to make our way through the canyon to the east to find it, much like we need to do for that monster.
How's it going though, Glimmer? Everything going alright? Oh, we got both our Germans in here today. That's crazy.
It's closer to Aurochs Fort than it is to the city, so it won't be an easy journey.
Can't complain? Well, that's good.
Oh, I see. Why are they putting salt in the bath, though? Putting salt in bathwater warms the body. Don't really care for it, but it seems to have some positive health effects.
Sounds like something only nobles could afford to do.
Well, either way, we know exactly where we need to go now. Yeah, let's get that request from the Artisan Street settled before making our way over there, though. Addicted to bath salts started. God, I miss being able to take baths. I don't remember. I've never taken a bath in my life. Showers only for me. Alright, what do we got next? Guess we're doing our side quest. Put a ring on it. The jewelers is where we need to go. Shower only sucks, don't even at me. I mean, ignorance is bliss, I suppose. Jeweler. Was there a jeweler over here? Wait, Artisan Street. Where's Artisan Street? Oh, the way we have not gone yet. Do you have a bathtub in your flat, but it doesn't fit? Doesn't fit you comfortably? So it's kind of just like a small one.
This street seems kind of different from the others.
Or
This
not
is
small,
Artisan
but you are
Street,
large.
where craftsmen and merchants ply their trades.
Sky is tall. Jewelers. I think we want to go to Turner's Jewelers, but I haven't seen these other things yet. What other stores do we have here? An inn? Tailoring? What's in there? Fancy shit. Silver jacket. If only I wasn't so poor. Damn it. Yo, these are good. Holy. Alright, I know what we're buying before we... Well, once we get some money. Same idea. I don't know. Convert it to freedom units for me, Saivo. 6 foot. Ah. Yes, good deal taller than I. Why must I be so short?
Are you helping with the store today as well? How admirable of you. Thanks. Oh yeah, you're a customer, so you can't come up here. Gotta find some good clothes downstairs.
I'll do just that then.
Thank you for your patronage.
Aw, cute. Oompa Loompa? Hey, I'm not plump. At least I'm skinny, or like fit. I can't help genetics, sir. Cleaning, it's so much fun. I'm sorry about that, please feel free to go in. Not the fancy store, but Master's Espresso is pretty popular. How do I get some creamy chowder? Oh, it's not till later. Alright, let's hit up the jewelry store. Fine, is a hobbit more appropriate? Yes. Yeah, classify me correct if you're going to insult me. I'm merely a hobbit. A halfling, if you will. So what you're saying is any minute now. Indeed, we shouldn't have long to wait. Oh, looks like he's with the customer right now.
What should we do? Should we return later?
Only units you know are Zamirian ones. Good old Selge and Arge and... I don't know the other units. Judging by the uniform, you're... Ah, and I see Lord Eustace is with you too. Welcome to our store. Have you come regarding the field study request?
We have, but I'd ask that you please refrain from giving us any special treatment on my account. If our timing is inconvenient for you, we're quite amenable to returning at a later hour.
They're metric just with fantasy names. I see. Ah. But it scales the same way? By like units in tens or whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh no, it's just the opposite, in fact. We were just discussing you as it happens.
Alright then. Wait, you were discussing us? Does that mean...
Of course, if you'd allow me to explain. This is Bengt, a tourist currently staying here in Bereahard. He's the one responsible for the request that brought you here.
See, I am going to be getting married in the near future, and I came here to inquire about having a wedding ring made. The artisans of Bereahard are renowned far and wide for their skill with gem processing, so it seemed like the ideal choice. Huh. So you've made what I presume to be a substantial journey in search of the perfect ring.
Get the Americans to learn metric by calling it a different name in video games. Respect, Japan. It's not that I don't know the metric system, I just don't know... I guess I don't know the conversion. Like, for distances, it's like, I know 5 kilometers is 3.1 miles. Like, I have, like, weird comparisons. Now, if you want to attempt that, you have to sneak metric into NASCAR, football. Hell yeah, brother. Get them into our sports ball. Alright, we read that.
It's a wonderful romantic thing to do, isn't it?
It's hard to visualize metric for me since you're used to Imperial. Yeah, exactly. You use metric a lot, though, when cooking. I see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, like, argue for Imperial. Metric is way more logical. I mean, obviously. I would prefer to always use metric and have grown up with it, but alas, stupid legacy systems are in place in our country. Alright.
There's no denying the quality of the jewels one can procure here, but...
They don't come cheap.
That's exactly right, unfortunately. Buying one of the local gemstones on my income isn't very plausible. And a septium ring especially is out of the question. I quickly realized how impulsive I'd been and almost had given up. But then I consulted with Bruce here on whether or not I had any chance of finding a good deal, and he gave me a really good idea.
Oh? That's right, a precious stone might be out of his budget, but there are stones just as beautiful that are a whole lot cheaper. Semi-precious stones, if you will. The name's pretty self-explanatory. I suggested we make a ring for him using one. Specifically, a gem known as Dryad's Tear.
Huh, I'm not familiar with that one.
I think I may have heard of it, actually. It's made from very particular tree sap that hardens like stone after being exposed to air for a long time. And it has a translucent shine to it that people say is easily equal of septium.
That's the one. I'm surprised you know so much about it.
Guess you're an expert on jewels as well, huh?
That's our Emma.
I like Fee's little smile. She's like...
It's just a personal interest of mine.
So does that mean the reason you called us here is...
Exactly.
I'd like you to go collect one of these Dryad tears for my clients. Fortunately for you, many of the trees that the tears can be harvested from grow on North Croydon Highway. But even though it's only qualifies as semi-precious, it's still a pretty rare gem. So finding one might not be an easy task.
Well, then I suppose we'll have to buckle down and look.
Male voice. May not be quite the challenge our dear friend here made it out to be, you know. Huh? Oh, yeah, we saw this guy in Keldic, right? White Caped. I got speculations right now. I got speculations on this guy, but I don't know who he is. But he mentioned he knew Sarah. He called her some nickname like Purple Lightning or something. Speculate wildly? Alright, this might be completely off base, but just because of his hair color, and I mean it says white caped, I feel like you could put a mask on this man and he might be a phantom thief of sorts, but it could be way off base here.
The innocent wood nymph's tear that you seek. How would you respond if I were to say that I saw one with my own eyes mere moments ago? Who's this guy? Do you know him, Eustace? I can't say I ever recall meeting him before, no.
Huh, weird. You tell me that the guy that looks exactly like LeBlanc without a mask might be LeBlanc? Well, it's, you know, he's got the hair. But, you know, the 3D models changes everything for me. But yeah, he looks like he's could be LeBlanc.
Gracious, how terribly impolite of me not to introduce myself before speaking.
Phantom Thief. Oh, wait, it's literally just him. Okay. He's literally LeBlanc. I see.
My name is Baron LeBlanc. It's a true pleasure to make your acquaintance.
No. Please don't hide anything from us.
From painting, sculptures, and the finest of arts to the most delicately detailed crafts, I am a connoisseur and lover of beauty, craftsmanship, and artistry in all their many splendid forms.
It'll haunt me forever. It will. He's not playing Phantom Thief though today. He's just Baron LeBlanc. He's gonna send you to a place and you're gonna find a card. Oh no. Oh, no. Please. Please no.
I see. He seems a little off-puttingly eccentric. But that's enough about myself. I hear you're seeking a Dryad's Tear.
Excuse me. Yes, that's right.
You say you saw one moments ago? Are you certain?
Imagine if Olivier came in here now. Oh God. I don't want those two in the same room again.
Are you certain?
My dear lady, I would never dream of lying about matters of beauty. I beheld the light which you seek on the northern highway. Of that I am most certain.
Seek out the three-eyed lion. My eternal rival, we meeteth once more. I mean, I gotta admit, LeBlanc and Olivier together is a riot. You know, LeBlanc and Olivier would be getting it on. They'd be doing something. He'd make Mueller join in. God damn it. Alright.
And yet I must confess that my knowledge of the area is not so great that I would be able to share its exact location. Though perhaps that's the way it should be. After all, a brilliant light has true meaning only when one grasps it with his own two hands.
Firmly grasp it.
You don't say.
Guy's manner of speech is irritating.
I'm with you, Fee.
Huh. So is the content of his words.
Now, let's hear him out.
Well, we're certainly appreciative for the information. SpongeBob Thief fan, exactly. May I ask why you're telling us all of this, though?
Perhaps it's the spirit of inquisitiveness that drives you to seek a beauty mere Miro cannot buy. It moves me so, and being so generous man that I am, I deign to extend an olive branch. Is that sufficient enough reason for you?
Sure?
Well, we'll know soon enough if he's telling the truth.
Yes, we need to begin our search. We can choose to follow his lead, unspecific as it may be, or disregard it entirely.
I think our chances are about equal either way.
It is LeBlanc. Well, we'll be leaving now. Hopefully you'll see us soon enough with the Dryad's Tear in tow. Good luck. I appreciate it.
Good day to you.
Please no. As long as we don't find any cards with more riddles on them, I'm fine. Put a ring on it. Started. We were all Fee on this blessed day. True. Okay. We must go to the North Croizen Highway. North it is.
I love the look of this city. It's so beautiful.
It is very pretty.
Maybe so, but it's got nothing on Heimdall in terms of sheer scale.
You ready for me to find the card? I would spam the facepalm emote so hard. Or maybe disgusted, I don't know. Alright, North Croy... Wait, where's the North something thing? Is it from this direction? Yep. Nice. Okay. What are we doing here? Looks like this is where thing. Card. No card, please. Oh, we get some combat. Hell yeah, bro. Oh, wait. Luckily, it just marks quest objectives on the map. That's nice. Fight the snake.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Ooh, first time using these guys. Oh, yeah.
There. Go.
My turn.
My turn. What do you got? Sweet. 25% speed reduction and impede. Let's check it out. Oh, they're guns.
I'll handle this.
What do you have? Impede and delay. Single target though.
Okay.
And you have detect or an analyze rather, and a heal, which gives CP also. Single target though. Okay.
We should be safe now.
She's got gun swords. Yeah, gunblade. It's like Final Fantasy VIII. The gunblade. Oh, did that revive? I didn't see that. That's very good then. I love the diversity of characters, like, not just personalities, but also
a lake.
abilities and stuff.
It looks so pretty.
A lake. Could there be some fishing to do? No, we're not close. No fishing.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish it. Okay.
Okay.
Target lock.
Pop, 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 pop.
Here we go.
Is that a miss?
There. Go.
I'll handle this.
Do I have... Yeah, I have them linked, right? Yeah. Smack them.
It's my turn. Here. I'll handle it.
Very
Damn it.
well.
Finish it.
It's my turn. Here. This is it.
My turn.
Okay. Done. But we can't relax yet.
So she only shoots the guns for crafts. Interesting. And we're getting good XP from this. Probably need to do some combat for a little while. 150 of every Sepith? Hell yeah. Looks like our quest objective. We can grab it, I guess. Oh, this is our sap that we wanted already. That was easy. Can we go up here? Nothing up here. Interesting. She can shoot monsters on the field too as leader. Oh yeah, I need to try out other people as leaders. I've just been using Reen the whole time. Alright. It's so pretty.
I'd say this is it.
Alright, let's see if we can remove it without causing any damage. Is this gonna start a fight? Nope. Alright, it's here.
You can see right through it.
Its radiance... its radiance truly is the equal of Septium, just as the rumors said.
Yes, I'm certain this will make for an exquisite ring.
I can hardly wait to see the expression on Benk's face when we show it to him. Although this does mean that the Baron was telling the truth.
Yeah. Still have no idea why he went out of his way to tell us. There's no point worrying about that now. We got what we came for.
Yep, time to go. Let's give this to Meg then.
Easy. Let's kill some stuff around the area, though. Oh yeah, I want to try out different people. We'll get there.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
Go!
Double advantage. Damn, can't hit 3.
There!
I'll handle
Die, egg things.
it. Target lock.
My turn.
Okay. My turn.
You missed, you fool.
I'll handle this.
Okay, let's see his rapid thrust. Rap.
Now.
Broken. It's my turn. Here.
Here we go!
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Kinda hurt.
It's my turn. Here. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Level up. Frequent fighter achievement.
I did it!
Alright, let's try out other people.
Here.
Huh. It just seems so slow, like.
I'll handle it.
Oh! She auto attacks, lies. And it's slow. Oh.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
My turn. Target lock.
Go! There! Go! Are you
Clapped.
hurt, Emma?
Actually, it was fun.
Bum, bum. What level is everybody? Everybody's 15 except Reen's 16.
I'll handle this.
Go!
Yeah.
Let's run around as Emma.
Rich, huh?
Let's go to
Starbridge.
Keldic.
Beyond here is out of bounds for our field study.
But what about fishing? Any fishing on the bridge? I thought there was going to be. If we go north here, we'd eventually arrive in Keldic. We should head back. We'll be straying the study area if we went this way.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Aha! Oh, damn, it's way out there. Okay. Catch some more fish. Hit. Huh. Got it.
Wow, this is a big one!
Got a trout. That's a new one, right? Bum 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 bum.
Caught one!
Rock eater. Good old cozy fishing. Love it. Spam!
Caught one!
Already got that one. But we'll take 30 win 7. Okay. And then we have a chest over to the east here. Zoom in time. S tablet.
Spy treasure. Here.
Oh god, it's so hard to hit things without using Reen. Jesus.
There!
I'll handle it.
Oh, she has an S-craft. Oh yeah.
Target lock.
My turn.
Oh.
Okay.
The fire. You got any fire arts? You only have one art? What kind of caster are you? I did not set her up very well.
My turn.
My turn.
Go! We'll cut our own path!
Laura can feint the enemies without hitting their backs. Rena's next best, though. Oh, damn. She can feint them by just hitting them? Interesting. We got here, Recuria. Don't know what that is. Area extra large, cures abnormal. Oh. Damn, my one complaint is I can't see like how much the spell costs. Like this could be like 100 EP and not worth it. Every time she swings, there's a chance to feint regardless of positioning. That's cool to know. Okay. I'm about to just put attack on him and just like have 3 melee people. You know what? I thought I had another one that increased attack beside or like strength. Yeah, this one, strength plus 5. It's not as good though. But it does allow him to have another spell to cast. Maybe we'll do that then. Slightly less strength, but another art to cast. It's not so it shows them, Sky, but it doesn't show the it doesn't show how much EP they cost, right? That's my complaint. Like I can see all the ones I have. Yeah, it's just like I don't know what I'm equipping, per se. So in this game, you can do is put attack 2 and 1 on the same... Oh. Wait, really? Well, like, not there, obviously. You can. Oh. Oh. That's a game changer. I can stack attack and shit. Oh. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not like trying to optimize yet. Yeah, attack and speed. Yeah, so it's just like the other games. You want to get your attack and speed. I see. Oh god. Why can't you feint things? Wrecked it.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish.
You won't even believe how many status effect courses you have on Reen. Oh, you can have multiple status effects too, like poison and petrify and freeze. You can't. The other games you were just limited to 1. That's OP. It's very OP. And why can't we hit 3? Come on. The fucking raccoon. Kill the raccoon. 1 status effect per line. Oh, so there is a reason for the lines still. I thought they were completely useless.
Very well.
Okay. Here. Okay.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, and yep, and you said 1 per line. Yep. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Poison, burn, freeze, etc. Attack and speed, etc. Down are different from each other. Not sure what you mean by that. I mean, lines also affect EP. Oh, okay. So like, the further down a line, what's this? Further down a line you unlock, the more EP you get from it. Some armored cars.
That was the emblem of the Croizon province, wasn't it? Are they part of the provincial army?
I suspect they're members of a unit stationed in Keldic. They're likely on their way to rendezvous with the main unit in Bereahard. Makes sense. I've never seen those vehicles accompanying them before, though.
Reinford's latest model of light armored transport, from the looks of it. They lack the firepower of a tank, but make up for it in maneuverability.
Huh. They must have spent a small fortune on those.
You certainly seem to know a lot about them, Fee. Suppose so.
Regardless, we have no reason to linger here. We should return to Bereahard ourselves. Yeah, you're right. Stat debuff quartz and status effect quartz are considered separate, so you can have one of both on each line. Damn. So you can, man, it seems like you can become really OP in this game. Are links legal? What does that even mean? Bum 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 bum. Sure, we did this one right. Looks like. Alright, so I guess we're turning this one in then. And then we'll be doing our other ones. Cool. Uh-oh. Wait, what just happened? Did someone get got timed out for some reason? Oh, you put a link. I'm sorry, Sleep. The bot likes to snipe you for links. You had to take the gamma. You tried to post a link, yeah. So, Sky, what gets worse? Like how broken you can get gets worse each game? You just get more and more broken? Yep. Ah. It's just a funny picture. Well, if Saivo was here, he could, I think, allow you to.
Is this the way to the city's airport?
It is, though I doubt we'll have any reason to go there.
Oh. I'm going the wrong way. This way first. They just add more random mechanics without playtesting them as your theory. Fantastic. Glad to know that. That's why you're just bonkers OP in later games. I see. Well, I guess there's a reason I've heard the Cold Steel games are significantly easier. I guess it's because you can just get so broken. I was pretty busted in Azure and Zero, though, I will say. I just got the Imelda trinkets super early. Just made everything face roll. And Dodge Tank, yep. Dodge Tank, thought Dodge Tank was strong in crossbow. Wait until after this game. You think you're OP in Azure and Zero? You ain't seen nothing? Oh, God.
Very well.
Go!
Oh, no. I can only imagine, then. Us, you're back. Is something wrong? Well, could you give us the item? Huh? Sure, here. Reen handed over the Dryad's tier. Dodge Tank Fee, is that a thing? You have to actively restrict yourself from breaking even on Nightmare if you want to challenge? Jesus. See, I love getting broken though, so I'm fine with this. Like, it's not really the challenge that I'm looking for. I love, like, overpowering things. As long as I have, like, earned it, you know? 6 range counters on every attack. Jeez, that always crit? What the hell? What the hell? Alright, Reen handed over Dryad's tier. Thank you. What is taking so long? If you have what I asked for, hurry up and give it to me. Yes, of course, at once. Some noble fucking snatched this from the guy. I'm gonna be so mad. Faking the counter range, hence she's actually the go-to dodge tank, I see. Impeding everything with Reen, so nothing ever gets to hit you. But if they do, Fee just dodges it for you. Jesus. Wonderful. Can't wait to be broken. Sounds fun.
What's going on?
Honestly, we don't have all day. This is why you commoners never get anywhere in life. Here it is, my liege. Yo, fuck this guy. The Dryad's tear was presented to the Count. So this is what it looks like. Can't you afford, like, the real things, bro? He is stealing our shit. Fuck this guy. We were trying to help the other guy out. He seemed like a nice guy. Fucking Count Gordy.
I can confirm that this is a genuine Dryad's tear. I imagine it will be a bit hard, but as it is nothing more than petrified sap, you should be able to consume it without worry.
Consume it?
Consume?
Well, we had to have heard that wrong. Alright then. What?
Seriously?
What are you doing? Yo, fuck this guy. Oh, whoa! Nora water.
Here, my lord.
Ugh.
Scum. How did this come about?
Well, what the hell do you think you're... Machias? You there, commoner. You might want to watch your tone when addressing someone of higher rank than yourself. Please, Eustace. Stand up to this dick. I hope Eustace has our back here. Damn it, this isn't good. Huh, I shall be generous and let it pass this once. But you would do well to mind your manners in the future. If you were to truly anger me, your life could be cut short. Very short indeed. I think you're the one who ought to mind his manners. Hell yeah. Thank God we got Eustace on our side. What was that? I love when they come to the realization every time, man. It's so good. Lord Eustace! What are you doing in a place like this? That does not concern you. However, we went to great pains to find a Dryad's tear for that man there. And I am most interested in hearing what exactly made you feel you had the right to consume it. Juices ain't afraid to call people out. Yeah, it ain't just Machias. Alright, I got Eustace. I'm liking him more now. That's why they're a soon come. It was love at first sight. They just didn't know how to express themselves. Is this the weirdo who ate a... Yep, he did just eat the rock. He ate our rock, this bastard. But Lord Eustace, I legally purchased that stone from him. I have done nothing improper here. Is what this man says true? Yes, it is. He agreed that he would give me a sum of myrrh in exchange for the tear. See, so that stone was my property, which meant I could do with it whatever I wished. Okay.
But why would you want to eat it? Well, the Dryad's tear is used in Eastern herbal medicine as it is said to possess a number of useful properties.
Herbal medicine? A popular variety of alternative medicine practiced in the Eastern lands.
What useful properties? Nutritional supplementation, mostly. But there are those who believe it can also prevent the effects of aging. Prevent aging?
Huh. Utterly ludicrous. Be that as it may, it is my prerogative, and now that the deed is done, I have no reason to remain here any longer. Lord Eustace, if you would permit it. Fine, please leave. I am deeply grateful. If you will excuse us, then.
We beg our pardon.
Or your pardon. And by legally purchased, we mean coerced? Yeah, it seems that way. I don't think he wanted to sell it. So I got 30% sleep chance, 30% seal burn, 30% poison petrify on crafts and attacks. And counter always crit. Oh my god! What the hell? That is ridiculous. I need that. I'm sorry for causing a scene. Huh. Ineffective at controlling your temper as ever, I see. Some things never change. No, I should be the one to apologize. I'm sorry for making you watch that without a word of explanation beforehand. Especially after all the trouble you went through to get it for me. So, is it true? Did the Count purchase it from you? Oh, yes, that was completely true. Everything was on the level. Though honestly, considering he's a noble and a count at that, I couldn't have possibly refused. The situation may be changing for the better in Heimdall overall, but deference to those of higher stature is still the reality in areas where the Chancellor's influence doesn't reach. Huh. It's so weird because Osborne is trying to eliminate the, like, noble hierarchy, right? I think. But from my perspective of the other games, he's like a ruthless, like, dictator type of guy. And, like, a bad guy, so, like, I don't know. It's like I'm seeing two different sides now. You also had evasion damage plus 275%. Jesus. Unless we're talking about different chancellors here. I don't know, though. I thought it might be something like that. As for the ring, I'm going to use the mirror the Count gave me as a deposit and buy one locally. I'm really sorry for putting you through all of this. I'll need to start making my way to the station now. I don't want to miss my train. Goodbye, everyone. I was observing, curious as to what manner of compelling drama might unfold. But alas, all I witnessed was that farce. How long has he been here? I heard from the fine gentleman who works at this establishment that you're students here for a field study, no? I hope you'll forgive me for saying so, but I believe it is these setbacks in life which make it truly beautiful to be alive. That comedy of errors may have been tough to endure, but your resultant struggle against injustice was simply breathtaking. Excuse me? Fucking LeBlanc, man. However, alas, I must bid adieu, for my search can never rest ere the ultimate beauty is unearthed. I do pray we'll have the opportunity to meet again. Until such time, fare thee well, students. It's okay, we don't have to meet again. It's fine. Someone hit him with a staff, please. What was that all about? That's not even the most broken Fee build? My god.
I think he was just trying to tell us not to let it get to us, maybe?
Huh. We still don't know why he helped us to begin with. What becomes of this request now?
Good question. There's no stone left to make the ring. Does that mean we failed?
No, you did exactly what we asked of you. It's unfortunate that things ended how they did, but that was through no fault of yours. So please, accept your reward. Ooh, a luck quartz. Check your inner jacket pocket ring. Oh, now you can find a card in your pocket and you have to deliver it to Olivier. Yo, if I got to, like, actually talk with Olivier, it'd be worth it. I would suffer through a LeBlanc riddle quest with the stupid cards. But this... I understand how you must feel, but you did exactly what you were asked. You deserve nothing less than your reward you were promised. I must insist. Alright, thank you. Quest, put a ring on it, completed. We did it. Got a luck quartz. What? Does that just make items drop more often? Let's see. Increases chance of an item dropping in battle. Also, arts plus 5. Okay. I wouldn't mind. Man, she needs more slots, dude. What's our Sepith looking like? Because if I could open more slots on
on Emma. That'd be great. Oh, it also gives a spell, does it? Let me take a look. Oh yeah, it gives Fortuna. Fortuna's the art and art defense buff, right? I think it is. Yeah, okay. It would be good to have. I mean, that's pretty solid. Granted, we are kind of like a heavy physical attacking team right now. Maybe I can give it to Eustace, though? I like having detection, man. Could get rid of that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We're just going. I have no strategy to my builds yet until I get better courts and more lines unlocked. Speaking of lines, can I do that here? Well, if it isn't Lord Eustace, what are you doing here? Huh, this is quite the greeting. My brother made mention of the fact that you would be in charge of our Arcus, is that correct? It is. I'd appreciate it if he didn't expect an old guy like me to get used to all this new technology, though. But seeing as it's Lord Rufus we're talking about, I'm willing to look past the inconvenience. Regardless, at least allow me to offer my apologies. Hurry up and tell me your business then. I've got plenty of other things to be doing. Okay. Slots? 150, sure. 400. She's got 4 open now, as opposed to everybody else's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Fuck it, we'll spend all the fire sympathy. There we go. What's our next one take? 50. Shit, I didn't mean to do this. We left town, Lord Rufus began being more tied up with his duties. That huge tax increase came rolling in. We poor artisans are all suffering thanks to the Duke's little bullying spree. So that's what he's been up to.
He certainly was blunt about that.
Seems like that's the way things go here. Duke Alberea is even less popular than I thought. You see, this is how the whims of the nobility affect the common people. Hope you're all paying close attention. Someone else I had a slot that wanted. Who had one to open I was looking at? So it's tough decisions. Machias abandons you to become an Ironblood. That I could actually see happening. I'm not even kidding. That could very well just happen. I mean, surely one of these class members doesn't stick all the way through with us. Lines are a good way to determine what kind of caster they are. Yeah, so if they have like one long line, they're a better caster, right? So like Emma, obviously a caster. Fee, not a caster. Eustace, more of a caster. And Reen, not really, but you know, he's well-rounded, I would guess. Yeah, longer lines, more of a caster there. Yep, I get it. A little bit. Do I have any Sepith Mass? Shit. Support, attack, casting. Eustace is good all around. Warcaster Eustace. I don't know how I feel about Eustace as a party member. He might honestly get benched, I'm gonna be honest. He's not really like his character's fine, but his combat prowess doesn't really appeal to me right now. Alright, what's next? We're going to the Canyon Path. Oh wait, did I have enough to buy new armor piece? I wanted to get that real quick. At least it's a little more magical, Eustace a little more physical. I see, so they're like they're equivalents of each other. Magical girl, Lisa. I did want to buy this. At least for Reen. That's all we got. Let's save also, it's been a minute since we have. Okay. Alright, time to head to the Aurochs Canyon Path. Let's get it. I think it's this way. Yep. What we got? Aurochs Canyon Path. Looks cool. I like how it looks anyway. Little like over arch thingies. Nope. I need to put one in uses too, because I opened slots up on both of them and didn't even do anything with it. I'm a fool.
We've now crossed the border into Aurochs Canyon. On the other side of it is Aurochs Fort, where the Provincial Army is stationed.
Which means the monster we're after is somewhere along this path. The most logical approach here would be to take care of the monster first, then continue following the path to the fort.
If that's the case, we should probably take some time to finish all of our other tasks first, otherwise they may be left undone.
Well, I know I'm certainly anxious, so as soon as everybody else is ready, we should head out. Okay.
It'd be nice if I could rest too. Maybe I should go back to the inn and rest. They'll probably charge me Mira. Alright, so we got a new slot here. We got 2 new slots here. Hell yeah. We can go Heat Wave R. Wait. Oh. Hold. Surely we can do something better here. Does this give anything? No. Special. I mean, a heal wouldn't be bad. This gives Tyr and Tira. But also Aqua Bleed. We'll just give her Heat Wave, I guess. She doesn't really need strength and defense. What do we want to give him? I think it's Frost Edge. Where is he getting Frost Edge from? Maybe his main thing? Is it Reaper? Oh, Demonic Scythe, Frost Edge, and Spark Arrow. Oh, Reaper's OP. Fuck, maybe I should put that on, maybe that should go on, Emma instead. Nah, it's fine as it is. Fuck, I'm gonna just give him health and let it go here. We have very strange setup here. I'm not a fan. I do feel like I need heals. Say EP cut 1 is no longer a staple. Oh really, is EP cut bad now? It's only 10%. I guess when the costs are pretty low like this especially, it's not really that great, is it? Because you don't need to build spells. Yeah, it's so weird that you don't have to do that anymore. Maybe go with like this. I wish she had more diversity here. Crafts are broken. Yo, what's up, Blue Grovile? How's it going? Yeah, crafts are really good. So getting 3 to 5 of each higher element is no longer there. The value is eh. I see. Honestly, Heat Wave R would be decent on him. Gives him another spell to cast and it increases strength and defense for him, so let's go with this. This is fine. I mean, the thing is, like, what these give us right now is so minor. It's not even gonna make too big of a difference. Other than, like, having a heal is gonna be nice. But otherwise, it's not a big deal. The stats just aren't there yet.
That bridge above us looks like it dates back to the Middle Ages.
It is. It's been there for several hundred years.
Arts really only become important on high difficulties, otherwise you can craft everything to death. I see. Yeah, I can see that actually, yeah. This feels I don't know, like arts have been really overpowered in the games I've been playing, like Zero and Azure, they're really strong. But then, like, I think before that it was like craft spam, especially in like Sky SC. I think I did a lot of craft spam, mainly S craft spam. Guess we should fight things.
We have the advantage. I'll handle it.
Handle them.
Target lock.
Shoot them. Put a cap in them.
There. My turn.
Just
Very
attack.
well.
Weaklings.
Yeah. The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
They're still extremely strong and have way more damage than crafts. They just aren't all that necessary. I see. You can spam cast arts with the right builds for near zero delay. Damn. I just, I missed the quartz I had in Azure that just lets you act immediately after casting. Those are nice.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him.
Go. There.
Crafts are also buffed by unbalance.
Okay.
Oh yeah, true.
Target lock.
My turn.
It's my turn. My turn.
I'm feeling pretty strong right now, though,
We
still.
can't relax
So.
yet.
I do love two-hitting bosses with arts and crits. That's crazy. Two-hitting. Let's go grab. Shit. Can we map? Can you face north? Thank you. Wait. I don't know which way the fucking chest is. Is it this way? Yes, okay. Is that a giant turtle? What the fuck?
We have the advantage.
Three giant turtles.
Target lock.
My turn.
Tanky as fuck turtles? Weak to water?
There.
My turn.
Okay. 60? Jesus.
Activate.
Yeah. Arcus, activate.
Just get a big arts up.
Yeah.
And get 200 effectiveness.
We should be safe
Those things
now.
just got deleted. What the fuck? There's my chest. Curia bomb. Okay. Going the right way. Take a right. Man, I wish the camera would stay, like, tilted up a little bit. The fuck? Oh, oh no. Don't, like, have an insta-kill, please. Of course. How did I know that they would have an insta-kill ability? Of course they
Okay. Target lock.
Very well.
Die.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Die. There we go.
Okay.
Very well.
We'll have Emma kill it.
Yeah. Okay. Now! Let's
Up.
keep going.
Bum, bum. I haven't really looked at master quartz at all either.
I feel like I'm going stronger.
Wonder which ones are busted in this game. Ooh. Ethereal Edge. It's a line attack. Arts minus 50%. Releases several magical blades. Unbalanced 10%.
That should suffice.
Rune Blade. Our defense mine. Ooh, that's nice. Hell yeah. That's gonna be nice, man. Medium area too.
I did it!
No one cares that you leveled up Machias.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Danger. Oh no. What? Oh, one of
This one looks
these.
dangerous. Be careful.
Here we go.
Well, are we gonna get
All right, let's do this.
messed
Okay.
up here? We only hit one? Maybe I should just go straight into this. Fuck it.
There you go.
Use it.
Silky dance.
Or Machias. No, not. Yo. Fee's a badass.
I'll
3K.
handle this.
Let's check. You don't have Nestcraft uses? Damn it. Why do I even bring you? What are these weak to? Earth and fire? You got any of that earth or fire? 0 arts. Oh, 0 arts means instacast and costs 0. That's nice.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't. Oh, I can't hit
Gleaming
both.
blade. Go. Now.
Uh-oh. Doing those aerial? Oh, God.
I'll
That
handle this.
fucking wrecked us. Jesus. Damn, that's already done? Kill it?
My turn.
Good.
There.
I'll handle it.
Those fucking things, man.
Yeah.
Probably use the
Okay. Now.
Please die. Thank you.
We should be safe now.
So you buff Laura with strength buffs, domination, and she just decapitates stuff? Not great in regular battles though, because of speed debuff. Ah. So you just like destroy bosses with that, yeah? Watched hundreds of streams at this point and you're still learning stuff? Dang. At least there's like a lot of different ways to break the game, as breakable as it is. That's good. Can't believe you want to dominate Emma. Wish I could play this and or Tokyo Xanadu again for the first time. I've seen some of Tokyo Xanadu. I don't know how I feel about the combat in that game. It seems a little lacking. But that's just from me like glancing at it. Okay. Rather have Emma dominate you? Space Sepith. Look, Nolak gets back in here, and it instantly the chat goes degenerate. It's fun, but there's too much of it. Ah.
Advantage is ours. Let's
Game would
finish.
benefit from being shorter? Really? You think... Oh, Tokyo Xanadu is what we're talking about? Interesting.
Target locked.
Here we go.
My turn.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Couldn't even blame you this time. No, unfortunately.
My turn.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're
I thought your chat was using. Maybe it's me. Yeah, I'm starting to see a trend now. Aha.
This looks like quite an old road, though it does seem well reinforced. Yep. Looks like a lot of armored vehicles come this way.
How strong will this be? Can I attack?
Advantage is ours.
Combat segments just drag on towards the end.
Go.
I see. I hear the story's really good though, right? In Xanadu.
Another chance.
My turn.
I'll handle this.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. We're not gonna be able to get much more, like probably one more level on this field study, it seems like. Unless we run into
We have the advantage.
things that are worth more.
Go.
My turn. Got it.
Sorry man, being a weeb is hard.
We fight pretty well together.
It was hardly
Nah.
a challenge.
We're all weebs here. We're playing and watching Trails. Falcon makes good stories after all. This is true. This is true. Not the biggest fan of the story, but you don't play RPGs for story. Really, what do you play an RPG for? Just for the like systems and things? Oh god.
Here they come. Be careful, everyone.
My turn.
The fuck is this thing? It's huge.
There. Another chance.
I'll help.
My turn.
Wait, did that not do damage?
It's my turn.
It's like a line.
Arcus.
I believe you can get it off.
Target lock.
Or she just can kill everything. That's fine too.
Go.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
I didn't notice there was a path here.
So
The
we
monster
got
we're looking for should be just ahead.
our monsters down this path. Reen's hurting a little bit, but he'll be fine.
I spy treasure.
Can't get there, girl. We're going around.
We have the advantage.
To give an example, one of my favorites is Shiren the Wanderer / Mystery Dungeon. Shiren 5 story is super short, yet I have so many hours playing it because the bonus content and challenge are its major. Ah, you like that rage-inducing difficulty. Ah, I see. You're one of those.
Target lock.
Go.
I mean, I like a good challenge as well, but specifically for RPGs generally, I don't go for the challenge. I go for the story.
My
So
turn.
I'm a little different there. But I do like hard games. Let's just attack this thing.
Okay.
You know, like I played SMT 5 or Shin Megami Tensei 5, and supposedly Shin Megami Tensei games are supposed to be really hard, but well, I only played on normal, but it wasn't like anything too difficult once you figure out the systems. But I like learning the combat systems and stuff in RPGs, and I love grinding. Big fan of grinding.
Now.
Crit? Oh baby.
I'll handle this.
But yeah, you're drawn to the battle system. Story is more of a bonus to you most of the time. I see. That's fair. I'd cut out the gameplay entirely if you could. See, I can go one of two ways. I'll play games just for gameplay, like a Monster Hunter game, because it basically has no story and I just like the gameplay loop. Or I'll play a game for story like Trails. As long as it has like one of the two, I'm pretty content.
Here we go.
Okay.
You're most definitely invested in Trail Story, though. Just gotta get caught up. Ah, I see, I see. That's good, at least. A bit? Wait. Is there like some really hard difficulty of Hajimari or something?
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
Story and gameplay is important. I like turn-based, but there are bad turn-based True. True.
Great!
Great. It's above Nightmare? I never knew such a thing existed. Jesus. Damn, Rena has so much more HP than everyone else. I mean, he's only one level up. I just went backwards, damn it.
I spy treasure.
No sir, Mr. Mantis.
We have the advantage.
Shout out to East 9 in that Inferno difficulty. I want to play more East games. I enjoy those. I've only played Memories of Celceta or whatever, Calcutta. I don't know how you pronounce it. And played like East 1. I have 8 and I've started it, but I need to finish it. It's very fun.
Target lock.
There! Here we go! There!
Have I seen Fee's S-Craft? Yes, I just used it a little bit ago.
Very well.
I have seen it.
Yeah. I'll handle it.
Shit.
My turn.
Yeah.
She like spins around and shoots.
Here we go!
0 arts. Shit.
Now. Let's keep
Oh,
going.
you must have been AFK? Yeah, I used it one time. It was pretty quick though, so. Played a tiny bit of East 8 in co-op with a longtime friend, and you loved it when you're not lost. Ooh, that'd be interesting to do. Play with a friend. I forgot some of the East games are co-op.
Oh, a treasure chest.
You weren't AFK and you still missed it? I used it once. I remember she spun around and shot things. We can use it again. Probably use it on this monster we have to fight coming up. Oh no. Please don't kill him. Alright. Fucking crit, no. Alright, thank God. Shit, we might just pop this here, honestly. There's too many mobs I don't feel like dealing with. Let's go Reen.
It's my turn.
Alright. There's that fight.
My turn.
We'll save his EP.
Okay.
Very well.
Reen, why do you not get a chance? Oh, because S-Crafts delay you apparently for a year.
My turn.
Fee's pretty cool. I like Fee a lot.
My turn!
She's just cool.
Very well.
My turn.
Oh god, he's gonna die.
My turn! Are you hurt, Emma?
Actually, it was fun.
Ooh, good XP. Bam, ba-dam. Breeze? Fuck's a breeze? Breeze Quartz. What do you do? Wait, didn't I already have this? EP plus 40, arts plus 5, and it gives you air. Yo, that kind of good. What? Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, we get rid. Ah, what? The struggle. You have the worst things. We could put on uses, but Oh yeah, her craft does revive, doesn't it? She doesn't need this then. There. She just used the craft to revive. She don't need no Thelis? Yeah, you're right, Moriaris. You're right. Alright, we good now. Start with Cold Steel because you're looking for new RPGs in 2020 and went, ooh, cool looking combat and high reviews. Had no idea what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, I think that happened to a lot of people. I think it's pretty common for Cold Steel to be your first Trails game. It's just seems a lot more accessible for people than Sky, I think. Do that. 1,000 hours later. Yeah. I'm on game number 6 right now. And no plans to stop until I have to, of course. Alright, let's take out this thing. Actually, we got a chest to get first. Good. Get a little bit of CP first.
That's by treasure.
It's a big boy.
You're in my way.
Damn it.
Here we go.
Oh, I skipped an entrance or something.
There.
Yeah.
What are you weak to? Fire, water.
I'll handle it. Target locked.
Very well.
Well, damn.
Now. Let's keep going.
I think you have like 170 hours so far. Sky starters? Oh, what does mean? I was informed. I was informed to start with Sky, luckily. I'm glad I did. This game took you like 90 hours. Sky took 40 something. And you're still playing SC? I see. Cold Steel games take forever to beat. Oh boy. God, I thought Azure took me like over 100 hours. You tell me this is gonna take longer?
I feel like I'm going stronger.
This game is like max 100. Oh, they're all Azure length now. Okay. Well, you know, honestly, I'm not even mad because I just like playing Trails. So
I did it.
The more the merrier, you know. Ooh, energy shot. Too bad I'm never using you ever, Machias.
Beautiful looking treasure chest.
Yeah, and then we're gonna loot it. Blight. You know, that sounds like. Yeah, I do want that speed though. But 10%. I'll keep the health for it. We'll play with that later. Unless you do literally everything. Well, I'm doing every quest. Like, my main thing is I'll get all the AP or whatever it's called. And I do read everything aloud. Or all the quests, you know, out loud. So, streaming does, you know, make the gameplay a bit longer. There it is.
It does look pretty strong. Yeah, might put up a fight.
Hey. I know. We need to form a proper combat link already. We won't fail this time. You can do it. Reen put us on the front line. We need to give this every possible opportunity to work. We'll show how it's done.
Machias, Eustace.
Excuse me. Alright, we're counting on you. We'll start the battle as soon as you're ready. No. You're not being put in the team, Machias.
That one looks annoying.
There's no other
Watch
chest,
out.
right? Alright, well. Warning. Oh, fuck off! No! Don't make me do this for the RP! Oh, man. Oh, please change the battle formation to Machias and... Fuck. Fucking hell, man. No, that means Fee's gotta go. Damn it! But she's got the S-Craft. this is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, dude. And then Link. Wait, what? They can't even link! What the hell? They told me to link them, I swear. Imagine being Machias just minding his own business and then a guy named Zach just shits on you for no reason. He fucking deserves it and you know it. Alright, well let's see if we can give him something that makes him useful. Defense. I don't fucking know. Prevent blind? Sure, why not? I was not prepared for this. I have not opened any of his things. Just give him attack. It's whatever. Can't link because they're mad at each other. Well, they need to fucking get over it. Alright, so let's do this. Is everyone ready? Challenge the quest monster. Good to go, let's do this. Right! Yeah.
This might actually be a challenge.
Should I swap
Good.
Fee back in now? Let's do a little motivation. I do miss Elliot's defense buff and HP regen. Alright, what do you have, asshole? Defense down? Sure. Weak to water and wind.
How about this?
Miss!
Very well.
You are useless! Oh my god, I hate it. Fuck it, I hate him. I hate him. Oh god.
Yeah.
The crit though, I need to use it.
Gleaming Blade, go! This is it!
Every character has their uses and I hate you.
Here we go.
I hate you. Damn, he's got a crit. We need to change that. Hold on, let's do another motivate real quick.
All right, let's do this.
I'll handle this.
Alright, we good? I didn't do shit. Link severed? Link was... Well, Machias and Yusuf... There was never a Link to begin with. Fuck.
How about this?
Please don't miss, thank you.
It's my turn.
Ariel's 120? What the fuck? You can swap him now? I don't even... How do you even swap people? Honestly, didn't even know if that was really an option. Wait, do you still not have a... It says the button. No, does it?
My turn.
Button. Oh, R1. What do you know? I'll use that eventually. Delay him.
Yeah.
You just keep pumping.
It's my turn.
Alright, get the fuck out of here, please. Oh, I gotta...
Got it?
Will do.
There we go. And nah, fuck it.
Here we go.
I would've liked to buffer first, but it's fine.
Silky dance. That's that.
Sick. Oh god! Asshole. Bitch.
I'll handle this.
Do we have any heal? Yeah, let's heal.
Thank you very much.
Just in case.
My turn.
This music's going pretty hard right now.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
Kills all her teammates in the crossfire. She's just kind of shooting and like spinning at the same time. There's no way she's that accurate. And why spin? There's one target. Demonic Scythe R.
Success.
Flash Grenade. Blind 30%, seal 30%. Throws a grenade which emits bright light. For flair and pizzazz, you gotta spin. Obviously. Good job, you two. You finally learned to link with each other. I think.
That was rough.
Yeah, but we still won.
Only just.
Fee is unhappy. How dare you make her unhappy?
What the hell is wrong with you, Eustace Alberea?
Oh, so that wasn't a success. Okay, never mind. Fee's done with their shit. She really is.
Why did you sever the link?
Oh, you're talking about that. That did happen.
Don't even think of trying to place the blame on me, Machias Regnitz.
Machias Regnitz.
You were the one who severed the link.
Weird name, Regnitz.
You said
everyone's
you'd
done with their shit.
You
True.
just couldn't do it, could you? You couldn't bring yourself to stoop to the same level as a commoner like me. You nobles truly are beyond redemption. You're utterly hopeless, through and through.
I am tired of their shit, though. Just fucking get over it, please.
Asinine little. Why can't you see that all of this is born from your own prejudice and narrow-mindedness?
He has a valid point. Eustace is right.
That's enough.
Yeah, Reen. Daddy Reen's gonna step in.
Please, calm down.
And Mommy Emma.
Stay out of this. This is our problem.
Now kiss. The Mishy photo.
Why don't we settle this once and for all? Let me show you how much better than you I really am.
How can anyone take Reen serious when he's got Mishy hanging on his arm? Are they gonna actually just fight? Oh shit! They must save Reen and grow as friends.
Reen!
I'm just kidding, Fee's
There
got
we
it.
go.
Casually jumps on it. There we go. Hype music for about 10 seconds.
Nice work.
Reen, are you alright?
This is your fault, you jackasses.
Hey.
Yep, this is your fault.
Are you injured?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Tis but a scratch.
I was so sure we'd killed it, though. Guess I shouldn't have let my guard down.
I shouldn't have either. But it's down for good this time.
Oh, feeling a little regret now, are we?
I should administer first aid on that scratch. I'll need you to take off your jacket.
Definitely your fault, Reen. You always fuck up. Nah, Reen's perfect. He just, for some reason, decides to take the blame for everything.
That feels much better. Thanks, Emma.
You're welcome. I'm happy I was able to put what we learned from Instructor Beatrix's classes to good use.
That was last week, right?
I'm sorry, Reen. I
think we had that class last week.
It's our fault that you were injured.
Yes.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Nah, Reen, you should fucking slam into him with this.
It wouldn't have happened if I'd been paying more attention. I'm just glad neither of you were hurt.
Why are you so...
Too damn nice.
You should rest that shoulder for a while.
Yes, absolutely. I'd strongly recommend you fall back from the front line for the time being.
Thanks, I will.
Don't make me
Alright,
use those
let's get
4.
moving.
Dude, what if I didn't get to use Reen anymore?
We need to tell the Provincial Army about the monster we just defeated.
Yeah. I suppose it's
Don't-
not a done deal
don't
until
do
we
it,
file
game.
our report.
Aurochs Fort isn't much farther across the canyon. We may need to hurry if we wish to be back in Bereahard before nightfall, however.
Let's go.
Hey, Reen?
Huh? What is it?
I just...
What's going on here?
Look Solis Mercuri Aeon.
The fuck? Heal him sunlight?
What did you just do?
Nothing. I just wanted to check on your bandage.
She using some special magic shit. What the hell?
Good, good. It seems fine.
Huh.
Please try your best to keep your shoulder firm. The less it moves, the better. We don't want your injury getting worse now.
Okay. I could swear I felt something warm flowing into my body. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
Huh. That's interesting. That was out of nowhere. Reen's temporarily unable to join the active battle party. God damn it! It's just your hormones, Reen. However, it's still possible to change his equipment as needed. Hopefully this is not long-lasting. She did nothing sus whatsoever, definitely not evil. I mean, she healed us. I wouldn't say evil. I'm not suspecting her of being evil. She just got more to her than I thought. Fuck those boxes in particular. Alright, so... Damn, we got a whole nother zone to go through.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
I do like being able to shoot a gun. Hell yeah. It's like Merca. Not that way, this way. Enjoy your quality time with Mach. Yes, I am. Look, we're using him.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
And now it's feed time. You mean with his ideals? He is pretty Merkin. Yeah. Overthrow the higher up people. Or, you know, nobles per se. And he's got a gun. How's your injury? If it still hurts, we can slow down a bit. It's no big deal, honest. It stopped bleeding and it doesn't even hurt that much anymore. Emma's first aid skills are pretty top notch.
Oh, not at all.
Well, if you're sure. If you truly are in pain, there's no shame in admitting it. Thanks, Eustace. But I'm really not kidding about how little pain I feel. It's kind of incredible. Did you rub some kind of special ointment on the wound or something, Emma?
No, I didn't. I mean, yes, I did. I used a special kind of medicine I brought with me from back home. My grandmother made it by combining a number of medicinal herbs together, I believe.
Oh, really? My old master often used something similar.
I kind of want to know more about this. Oh no, there's nothing more to tell. I don't know the recipe or anything. Actually, I was more impressed with you, Fee.
Just change the subject.
You made defeating that monster look really easy. Me?
That's true. Why couldn't you do that before? Now that you mention it. You were unnaturally agile. And that's not the first time you've saved us in battle either. Are you certain you're 2 years younger than us? Oh, she's 2 years younger? I didn't realize that.
Yep. It was nothing special. I'm just accustomed to combat.
She did it up front, it wouldn't be badass? Yeah, true. Everybody's hiding something here, apparently, you know? Accustomed? What kind of life must she have led to become accustomed to using such advanced fighting techniques? Oh no, Machias. Can I have Reen back now? Nope. Alright, we're using... What the hell? She shot it! Oh, this is hard.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, she has no CP. And there's no links. Wait. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, she's dead. Fuck, man. What are these weak to? Earth and fire?
Arcus, activate.
Oh, she's dead. Please.
Right.
Not dead, not dead.
It's not over yet.
Run! Run away!
It's my turn.
Jesus.
This is bad.
No. You just stay over here.
Very
It's
well.
fine. We don't need you.
Leave it to me. That takes care of them.
Told you she can shoot. She can. I don't. Maybe it's a range thing. Not sure. Depends on. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Not having Reen is not the greatest. What is this, this thing? Do I need to grab this? This is my quest item. Keep shooting. Ah, shit. Oh, hell yeah, even facing it, she still got it.
Very well.
Oh, there's so many. Oh, and he's out of shit. Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna be a struggle.
Target locked. Okay. Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
The EP is running out.
How about this?
Yeah. I'll handle it. Now, I'll help.
Damn, it didn't die.
Very well.
Yeah.
Eustace, please.
Now. My turn.
Right.
Machias Craft can restore EP? Ooh. Oh, it is. You're right. He's, way up there. Oh, well.
I don't need your help.
Well,
I'll
that's
handle this.
ridiculous.
Okay.
That's so good. I thought it was just HP. What the fuck?
Very well.
I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Doesn't hit himself. That would make sense. It's kind of like Elisa's CP craft. Though that would be even more broken. I mean, what would be the point if she could restore it to herself? Iron 2, Crest. Mistral. 2 turns of arts, 25%. Okay.
I did it.
Good job, Reen. You really helped us that battle. Let's grab our quest item here. Is this it? I believe so. It's a rather pretty shade of pink, isn't it? Well, she's licking it. What are you? A little sweet for salt. Are you sure you should be doing that? She's clearly fine. So they're gonna use this in the bath? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nobles would do that kind of thing. Well, let's just take what we need and go. Pink salt. I'm sure the clients won't mind if we give this to them after we report it in the fort, will they? I imagine they'll be satisfied as long as they receive it by the end of the day. Off we go then. Okay. Thank you, game, for telling me that. Shit. Shit.
You're in my way.
Sometimes something toxic will immediately kill you. It's not safe for. It's not how that works.
Target lock.
She wouldn't die immediately.
Right.
Let's just keep using his energy shell thing, yeah?
Hang in there, everyone.
God, it restores so much. I love it.
It's my turn. Yeah. My turn.
Oh no, I'm liking Machias in combat. How could I?
Yeah.
My turn. What a waste of time. Let's go.
Aerial every turn. I could. I really could. Saivo is so disappointed. There's a chest right here. Ground bait. Huzzah.
Yeah.
Curia bomb. I should probably heal Eustace. Wrong person.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
That's very cool. Mind 2. Ooh. What if just use this instead? We lose 50 EP, but I mean that's not a big deal. She's got 600. Arts 20 feels more significant. Nosage. Alright, no more chest on this one, so let's just...
Leave it to me.
Ah,
Enemy
shit.
sighted. Let's take him out.
You know, I'm about to
Right.
just give some people some stuff back here.
I don't need your help. My turn.
Okay.
You know what? We'll do it. Fuck it. Kill them all, Fee. Tired of their shit.
Silky dance. That's that.
Badass. 4K.
Done. But we can't relax
Vanquisher.
yet.
Can we probably get to 18?
My turn.
This use is probably the best alternative for Reen. Softening ointment. Oh god, not this mob.
That one looks annoying.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
Great. Oh, it's only
My
one
turn.
though. I can deal with that. Earth and fire. Dun, dun, dun. Miss. Oh, damn it.
Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
You have a defense
How
down.
about
Let's
this?
do that.
Yeah. Okay.
My turn.
It's not good.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
I should probably link those two.
Battle's over. But stay alert, everyone.
Alright, Emma's pumping now. Now that I have a way to supply her with endless EP, basically. Easy. Turtle. I will kill you, Turtle. Damn it. Damn it.
We have the advantage.
I'll handle this.
So many turtles.
Okay. Target lock. It's my turn.
There, we to win. Fuck it, dude. Do it.
Activate.
Leave it to me. Hang in there, everyone.
I don't need your help.
Now.
Oh shit. Good old Ariel.
Let's keep going.
Haven't used that spell since like Trails in the Sky. The class ranks for crafts, by the way, just influence damage. The better the skill ranks, the better the multiplier. Ah, okay. Thank you for the info. So higher rank, more damage. Well, that'll help some decision making for sure. I should probably save. Man, I don't know how much like cutscene I'm about to. You know what? I know this is like an awkward spot, but I might actually just call it here. Because I think we're about to do a bunch of talking for a while, and I need to get off real soon. Oh. Love when they finally added actual damage to the craft. Midnight stream. Saiba, you always want midnight stream, dude. You always want a midnight stream. I mean, we accomplished like pretty much everything we needed to on field day 1, so I'm pretty happy with what we did. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. So let's save one more time, because I can't help it. And that's it. Good stuff. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. Tonight was really fun. A lot of different people hanging out and enjoying some trails, helping me out, which is always good. So I appreciate it. Tomorrow will be an off day. I usually take Wednesdays off. There's a chance I'll stream. It just depends how my day is. If I have like a lot of energy, I might still stream. But usually Wednesdays are off days, so if anything, I'll definitely be back Thursday, but be on the lookout tomorrow for me. But other than that, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you again on the next stream. So, later, and some music for you to leave on. See you guys.